the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. So we're right around halfway through the season. Shaq, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say, do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Oh, okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you.
I
understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We have the Clippers as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. The big story here, the return of DeMar DeRozan, who had been sidelined with the injury.
Yeah, they have been waiting for this moment, Kevin. They had a really difficult stretch there while he was out, and I'm sure they're breathing a big sigh of relief.
Absolutely. He's one of their most important players, and now that he has returned, this team should get right back on track.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, hello there. Spurs coach Greg Popovich made the top 5 in all-time coaching wins last season. When asked about it, Pop said, "It's the most important thing in my life. My grandchildren can take a hike." I don't think he was being serious, guys.
Great stuff, D.A., thanks. Well, right around this time of the season, Smitty, it's easy to lose focus. Talk about how players keep themselves motivated to bring it every night. That, to me, would seem very difficult.
It is, and I think you got to set those little small goals. I think on one of our teams, our goals was after the All-Star break, you can see we were starting to get into that funk, and what we said was, let's not lose 2 games in a row for the rest of the season. Those type of small goals keeps everybody engaged.
You put the season in terms of every 20 games, every 10 games? How do you measure it to kind of pace yourself?
I think most teams do it in a block of 20s. Like you said, you kind of go a block of 20s and see if you can go, 75% in those games. And that's where you start to see the great teams, they do that.
It's good to know. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Harris and Gortat are up front. Bradley and Gallinari are the wingmen. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. Now, here's DeRozan from down in the low post. It goes. DeRozan's got the opening field goal of the game for the Spurs. And Beverly kicks to Gortat. Back to Beverly. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Bledsoe. To the middle. Here's Pertinis. Outside for Bledsoe. On the wing, DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Bradley. DeRozan's shot is good.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Gallinari attacking. And it's Gortat. That time on the assist from Gallinari.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in the groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan, one of the handful of NBA players, Steve, who bravely spoke out about mental health and how it impacts them personally.
Yeah, had a great column in which he talked about his depression and anxiety. Never easy for a star athlete or anyone to be so frank about that kind of subject. Takes a lot of courage to do that, and DeRozan was rightfully applauded for his honesty.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And last summer, after 9 terrific seasons in Toronto, DeMar DeRozan traded to San Antonio.
And guys, you have to feel for the sudden change for DeRozan. Gave Toronto some of their best years. At the same time, happy that DeRozan has gone to an organization that has proven success over the years.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
The Clippers are trying to revamp their roster. They will pursue the big-time free agents. We all know the L.A. market, it's a big selling point.
Now here's Beverly. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Count that bucket. Beverly's got his first points of the night.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
So it's the Spurs now after the basket by Los Angeles. Bledsoe finds DeRozan with some arc and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. There's the foul against the Clippers. Smitty, even as they aggressively court star free agents, the Clippers were some of the best draft assets they've had in a decade.
You're totally right. From 2010 until this past draft lottery, they didn't draft no higher than 25th. 2 lottery picks this summer, adding some young blood to their roster.
First one falls for him.
The 9th pick in 2009, DeRozan was part of a great draft class. Griffin, Harden, and Curry all included.
Second free throw, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Beverly kicks to Gortat. Back to Beverly. Down low. Tries it from 9. Misses off the right iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Bledsoe outside. Bertans kicks to Middleton. DeRozan trying to get open. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Bledsoe for 3. San Antonio again missing. Clippers trail by 3. Gallinari the bounce pass. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Clippers ball. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Clippers. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. And, of course, the Spurs, a half game back.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
They really have. And maybe it's not the time to close the book on their season just yet, but that time isn't far off.
And it's Gallinari missing.
That's just 2 tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's Ennis, the pass to Gasol. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Middleton's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Beverly. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Pass to Bertans. Spurs working the ball around now. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
Lou Williams is checked in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Middleton trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Phoenix. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Shots good by Williams.
Shifty with the dribble, Lou Williams knows what to do to get his shot off.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Bledsoe against Bradley. Bledsoe kicks to Bertans. Right side to DeRozan. Over Williams. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Bradley with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
Definitely an outlier game for them. They are usually much more in control of themselves compared to that match.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Middleton. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
I totally agree. He has the IQ and the ability to take it up another level anytime he wants.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Trying his luck deep. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Middleton the pass to Bertans. Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan. Gasol trying to free himself up. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Here's Bledsoe following the score by Avery Bradley. Tries from 16, and it's DeRozan missing.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
Here's Gallinari. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
There does come a time when you haven't made anything all quarter long. Pass the rock.
Middleton finds Bledsoe. The Clippers grab the miss.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Williams' shot is off. And San Antonio shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. It's stolen by Bradley. Harris outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. DeRozan passes to Bertans. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Bertans got his first 2 points of the night.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic, a championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008, a great career as an NBA coach.
Now, here is Gallinari. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass, gave a terrific effort in that department.
Gortat misses.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston. But he's staying put in L.A. for the revamp.
A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in making the Clippers a destination franchise.
The Spurs making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. And the Clippers call time here. Walker's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Eric Bledsoe. The Clippers also changing it up. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. And Mbamute comes in for Gallinari. And Bradley gets it to go.
This is where Avery Bradley's most effective, getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And Mills kicks to DeRozan. Pirtle with the ball, now guarded by Harrell. The three from Mills. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Williams looking around. Outside Bradley. To the left wing. Here is Mbamute. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Bertans inside the line, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Spurs lead by 2. Walker against Bradley. Passes it to Williams. Over in the corner, Mbamute. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And finished off by Walker.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now here's Harrell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the shot goes in.
He's able to hit from range as well as convert off the drive. Lou Williams, a tough cover for anyone.
Here's DeRozan. 9 points in the game so far. The 19-foot shot. Scott pulls it in.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Well, Luke Mbamute, a defensive specialist out of UCLA.
You know, he's probably a natural small forward, but this is a guy that can defend literally 1 through 5. I mean, his offensive confidence has also grown through the years and starting to develop a reliable three-point shot, even making some plays from time to time off the dribble.
One shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
This is strange. Last season, the Spurs finished out of the top 10 in field goal percentage for the first time in a decade.
Now here is Pirtle. Pass to Mills. Cans it from downtown. Mills has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Williams from outside. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot. And, Steve, when you think about the Spurs, you think great passing and total efficiency.
The talent level dropped for various reasons, and the ball movement wasn't as crisp. Makes it harder to put the ball in the cylinder.
And here's Mills after Lou Williams was able to get the 3 to go. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 1:03 left in the first quarter. The pass to Mbamute. Bradley against Walker. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
From out beyond the arc, Bradley getting more confident each year.
Spurs trail by 4. Now here's Mills. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pirtle kicks to Pondexter. Pass to Mills. From deep. Rebound by Williams.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Down low. Good ball movement here by the Clippers.
proving he's not just a scorer. Patty's getting after it on the defensive end, disrupting the shooter's rhythm.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. The NBA game drawing fans from every culture, and Pau Gasol definitely feeling the love from the Spanish and Latino community.
I always notice the fans that support us and make us feel, pretty much since I got to the NBA, all the Latino fans showed a lot of love and support towards me, so I appreciate it.
The game going global, and no better ambassador than Pau Gasol.
And as the players grow more international, fans from every country and continent, for that matter, finding more and more reason to root for the NBA.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
We've got Mills, Quincy Pondexter out there with Pirtle, and it's Walker in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Back to Mills. Kicks it to Pirtle. Over Williams. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Pirtle.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Williams inside, covered by Mills. Beverly feeling it out a bit. And Scott has it in the corner. Williams for 3. Walker with the rebound.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
Got a hand on it.
At the point guard position, Patrick Beverly is a great shot blocker.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
Well, they certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. Now, here's Beverly. Outside Williams. Puts it up from 12. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
2 points. That one goes. We've got plenty of great ball handlers in this game, but when you talk about the best of the best, Steve, who comes to mind? Great ball handlers in the league right now.
I think Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, James Harden, Chris Paul, Kemba Walker. Those are some of the names that stand out for me, and those are kind of the guards. But for me, now you're starting to see the Giannis Antetokounmpo, the guys at that size, Kevin Durant being able to handle the basketball. So those names are the kind of the names that stick out for me.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pau Gasol has checked in for Bertinus, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker. Now here's Mills. Again, the miss by the Spurs. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. 4th, the Clippers.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Now here's Mills. Passes to Pondexter. Court's on against Gasol. Pass to Mills. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now the feed to Williams. Back to Harris. He dishes it to Williams. Harris inside. Can they get it? Left side, Scott. Outside, Williams. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got 9 points.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
And Mills kicks to Pondexter. The pass to Gasol. Mills with it. Gortat covering. Gasol deciding where to go with it. Here's Forbes. San Antonio again missing. Shoots off the step back. Here's Gortat. Good work defensively by Gasol. Spurs have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his first foul. And the Spurs with some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Patty Mills. And the Clippers with a change here too. Gallinari's checked in. Now here's Middleton. Rebound by Williams. Gallinari outside. At the elbow, it's Harris. Right side, Williams. Can't hit from 12.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Here's Middleton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
For San Antonio, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
So he gets them both.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Beverly finds Williams. Looking to get it going. That one misses. And the Spurs going the other way now. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, and that was a night where they just didn't seem to be the type of team that we've grown accustomed to seeing. I mean, it was more about them being individuals on the floor than the collective unit.
Everybody has a bad game once in a while, but they need to come together now and show that it was just a one-time thing.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And here's Beverly. And he's good on the 3 ball. Beverly's got 5 now.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
Outside Gasol. Middleton against Gallinari. From 10 feet out, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Gortat's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Takes a 3. Forbes with the rebound.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Clippers leading by 3. Stolen by Middleton. There's the dish to Bledsoe. Back to Middleton. Now here is Pirtle. Gortat covering. 4 on the clock. Sinks the triple. Bledsoe's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Bledsoe against Beverly. Knocks it loose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
The Clippers, they signed Doc Rivers to an extension this summer. With all the roster changes, good to have that stability on the sideline.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in for Lou Williams. Bledsoe hits them both. Steve Doc Rivers, easily the winningest coach in Clippers franchise history.
He's also second among current head coaches in overall wins, one of only a handful who have led a team to an NBA title.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Gallinari. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Even though Gallinari is not a high flyer, his height helps from mid-range.
Beverly against Bledsoe. Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here is Bledsoe. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Pass to DeRozan. Over Harris. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 11 points.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
Gortat, the pass to Harris. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Tobias Harris in his 8th season in the NBA and still just 26 years old.
Yeah, I mean, one season at Tennessee, and he has slowly but steadily improved each year. And, you know, he's gotten stronger, more consistent with his long-range shooting, and he's found his calling as one of those prototype small ball fours.
One shot behind the lanes.
That's good from Harris.
Obviously, the Spurs went through a number of lineups last season. Younger guys filling major roles. Big shift for this organization.
Now, here's DeRozan. 11 points in the game. Here is Forbes, guarded by Bradley. But they'll get another chance. Gasol kicks to Bledsoe. Tries again. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And despite the changeover, the Spurs still managed to take care of the basketball.
4th in the league in fewest turnovers from a young group. Popovich demands efficiency.
Here's Bledsoe, following the score by Avery Bradley. From 11 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Gortat. Gortat's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. And DeRozan kicks to Gasol. Dishes to Middleton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Gallinari on the wing, DeRozan defending. Gallinari finds Beverly. Over Bledsoe. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Forbes. It's stolen by Bradley. And the layup's good off the glass. Bradley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Here's DeRozan. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, you know DeRozan's going to get his points one way or another.
Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Gortat dishes to Harris. Sinks that one from the post. Harris has got 11.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. Over Gallinari. DeRozan's shot is off. Clippers leading by 5. Harris looking it over. He kicks to Beverly. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. It's Bradley on the wing. It's good from long range. Bradley's got 7 now in this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now DeRozan. He's got 15. Over Gallinari.
Good D by Gallinari. Has a good combination of size and instincts. Can guard various positions for you.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. A tremendous game we're seeing from Avery Bradley. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling. Like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
A time-lapse view of the Friendship Torch and all the activity around it as we take you back here to downtown San Antonio. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. it's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Spurs trail by 8. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. Patrick Beverley out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Gortat in at the center position. Bertanis, good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bertan's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs. And Beverley kicks to Gortat. In the corner, Bradley with it. Back to Gortat. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. In transition, here come the Spurs. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Beverley kicks to Gallinari. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Count that one. Gallinari's got his second bucket.
And no knock on the defense. That's Gallinari imposing his will inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Bertanis. Beverley, the pass to Gortat. Harris kicks to Beverley. Here's Bradley. That one a little long.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. And the Spurs with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Bertans inside the line. It's hauled in by the Clippers. It's Bradley on the wing. DeRozan defending. Beverley against Bledsoe. They get a hand on it. And Beverley kicks to Bradley. Over DeRozan. The shot, no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. The three from Bertans. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bledsoe with it. He has 7. To the paint. Now here's Beverley. Kicks it to Gortat. Back to Beverley. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beverley against Bledsoe. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Walker's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And Baamute's checked in for Los Angeles. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Steve, we're seeing a lot of big contracts that include a no-trade clause. Just how much peace of mind does that give a player to know that clause is in that contract?
Kevin, I'm so jealous. I wish I had a no-trade clause on a lot of my teams. Some of those teams I got traded from, I didn't want to go. And I think it does, like you said, give these players a peace of mind to understand they are in control of their destiny. And then you can see sometimes it gets a little ugly when the organization wants to trade those players, but they can't.
Well, it basically handcuffs an organization. They can't make the moves like the Knicks with Carmelo Anthony. They were tied up a lot of the times because he would say, no, I don't want to go to that particular team.
Yeah, and the Knicks, they only can fault themselves. They gave him the no-trade clause.
Right. Shots good by Williams.
Not to be denied, you see the defender closing out. Williams pays him no mind.
Gallinari against DeRozan. Passes it to Mills. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his third assist on the night. And it's the Clippers with the ball. And Beverly kicks to Mbamute. Inside. And the dunk by Mbamute.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
And here's Mills. He's got 6. Mbamute with the steal. Gallinari surveying the D. He dishes it to Mbamute. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Great open look there. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
That's what they expect from Patrick Beverly, knocking down the spot-up J.
Walker the pass to Pirtle. Back to Walker. From down in the low post, it goes. Walker's got 6. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Fires the 3. Williams can't hit. Spurs have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Mills, and it falls over the rim and in. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
All day, Mills will do this for you. Lightning quick on the catch and release.
And Beverly kicks to Mbamute. Back to Beverly. Clippers moving the ball around. On the wing, Williams. DeRozan defending. 4 on the clock. Off target with his 3. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. For the lead, the shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Beverly. Back to Williams. A floater. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. The Clippers also making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. And it's Scott in for Gallinari. DeRozan against Mbamute. Here's DeRozan. Plays it up and banks it in. 17 points in the game.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Here's Williams. Williams with another miss. The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Offensive rebound. Back to Mills. Outside DeRozan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
When you look at his career attempts from 3, DeRozan has really ramped up over the past couple of years.
The Clippers trail. Outside Williams. Here's Scott. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Smitty, the 3-point shot last season, not the Spurs' best friend.
They rarely shoot a ton of threes, but the ones they take, they usually make at a high clip. They had a new starting point guard, and Kawhi Leonard only played 9 games. That won't help.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's foul number 2 for him. DeRozan finds Pondexter. Pirtle with the ball, now guarded by Harrell. Clock at 4, and it's San Antonio with another.
What I'm trying to figure out, why was their defense so much more suffocating in the first half? This does not look like the same team at all.
Now here's Williams. He's got 13. That shot off.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Walker the pass to Pirtle. Walker in the post. He's against Williams. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
And Beverly kicks to Scott. Back to Beverly. Now the pass to Scott. On the wing, Williams. Will it go? DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the Clippers, it looks like, looking to create a culture change. A team whose chemistry makes it more than the sum of its parts.
You know, you can have all the talent in the world, but it's hard to win if people aren't pulling in the same direction. They want to create the right environment and then find players who fit.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, is 3 of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the 2 things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make a different choice.
Here's Pondexter. He kicks to Mills. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Shooting 1.
And Smitty, it's amazing since Popovich took over the Spurs, they've missed the playoffs only once, only one time under his tenure.
Yeah, in his first season, they won only 20 games. But then the big consolation prize, they got the #1 overall pick, which became, guess who? Tim Duncan.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Now here's Mills. 11 points in the game. Gasol kicks to Pondexter. Tipped away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here is Mbamute. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. There's Williams with the 3. Rebound by Pondexter. Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Mills. 1:24 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Pondexter finds Walker, shoots over Bradley, and misses it off the right side of the rim. A baseline J. Harrell the pass to Mbamute, and he comes up with the deuce. Mbamute has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Bradley against Walker. Kicks it to Pondexter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lets the three fly. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Williams, and Gasol sends it back.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
Here's Pirtle, lays it up off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
To the paint, here's Bradley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
For anyone out there questioning Bradley's strength, there you go. Converts right through the foul call.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs out in front, up 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
This game is a big boy game. Physicality, toughness with the ball, and transition D is equally important. Love it. You know what you got to do.
We have to love Greg Popovich. Starts off by challenging his guys, and then gives them encouragement.
Yeah, and that's what the great coaches do. I mean, they know when to push and when to pull, how to keep guys motivated.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Pau Gasol. Bledsoe is out there with Pirtle, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Gasol's in the post. He's defended by Harrell. Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention. And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Pass to Bledsoe. He kicks it to Forbes. Pass to Pirtle. Inside. Forbes can't get it to go.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
Bradley can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 5. Walker dishes to Pirtle. Back to Walker. Bledsoe outside. There's the pass to Walker. Over Harris. Outside for Bledsoe. Right side to Walker for 3. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Harris. Kicks it out to Bradley. And the Clippers miss again. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for San Antonio. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. And he comes up with the deuce. Pirtle's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for San Antonio. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Clippers call time here.
Pirtle, taken 9th overall in the 2016 draft, has a great presence in the middle of the paint and can trade blows with the other big men across the league.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Bertanis, he's checked in for Pirtle. And Middleton subbed in for Walker. Gortat's checked in for Los Angeles. Gallinari comes in for Scott. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He was not happy with their shot selection, and he let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense. Stay with the plan. We'll see if they can get it going.
Gasol kicks to Bertans. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And Pirtle last season, Steve, earning more playing time.
He fought his way into being a rotation player, showed good grit, and was a solid contributor off the bench.
Middleton outside. Pass to Bertans. Right side, Gasol. Gortat with the defensive effort for Los Angeles. They've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. That ties it up. And that's 17 points for Williams.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Bledsoe finds Middleton. Outside Gasol. Passes it to Bertans. And he can't stop the run as he misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. To take the lead, Williams can't hit. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Middleton looking it over. Bledsoe passes to Middleton. Bertans kicks to Bledsoe. Trying his luck deep, but shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Gallinari outside. Pass to Bradley. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Forbes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Now Williams. Los Angeles with another miss. San Antonio leading. Middleton outside. And the pass to Bertans. Here is Forbes, guarded by Bradley. Here's the floater. The shot's good from Gasol.
High percentage look for Powell. Won't miss many from that distance.
Williams kicks to Gortat. The dish to Gallinari. Over Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
At the line for your Spurs, Davis Bertans. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
And so he makes both from the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Beverly kicks to Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Steve, Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris.
Crazy for Tobias Harris. After signing a massive $64 million contract in 2015, he was traded just a few months later. Doesn't happen like that very often.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Bledsoe looking around. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal.
DeRozan against Bradley. DeRozan dishes to Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Left side Harris with the fadeaway. And he gets the bucket.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
You see why his number is being called dangerous scorer down the stretch.
DeRozan finds Gasol. Here's Bertans. Gortat covering. Here's Bertans. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Bertans got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Harris, right side. Goes up at the stripe. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Spurs passing it around. No good from Bledsoe.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Bradley against DeRozan. This one for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Spurs leading by 6. Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Gasol. Passes to Bertans. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Bertans. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Bertans got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
A highly skilled passer. Pau Gasol is the rare true big that you can run an offense right through.
Beverly the pass to Harris. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the paint. DeRozan's shot is good. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with the Magic, you know they're going to be amped up for that one, and they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
And here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-4 run. Middleton against Gallinari. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my goodness. His 5th foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
Here's Middleton. Yep, it counts.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
Bledsoe finds Middleton. Here's Bertans. Pass to Gasol.
2 minutes.
Banked in off the glass. Gasol's got 6 in the quarter.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Gortat dishes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Beautiful handles by Tobias Harris. A tough cover off the dribble.
Here's San Antonio. They're on a 20-6 run. Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Clippers. And Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer, in the final year of a 5-year, $60 million deal. Greg, he's been worth every penny.
He has, but he turns 35 this season. He'll be motivated to earn that next contract, but now on the downslope. We may see his role evolve over the next few years.
And the first one at the line is good. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. 1:36 left in the fourth. Clippers trail by 16. Kicks it to Gortat. Dishes to Harris. Hits it from 3-point range. Harris has got 23 points.
Because of his versatility, Tobias Harris can score in a number of ways, and tonight it's been in volume.
Back to DeRozan. Gortat against Gasol. And the pass to Bertans. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Spurs, Davis Bertans. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Player podcast, something we're hearing more of, and it's a growing trend. Good idea, or do you think it could get some guys in trouble?
Kevin, well, some guys, it does a good job of helping their brand, and we love to see guys getting a chance to do other things off the court. And then there are some guys who get a little loose, and they reveal some secrets, or they say some things they wish they could take back. So I think it all comes down to the individual. You gotta understand media before you try to jump out and start doing these podcasts.
Well said. And it's in there.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for San Antonio.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, the story of this game was his offensive production. It didn't matter what the defense threw at him. He just found ways to counter and led his team.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good on the triple.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Bahamute the pass to Harrell. Over Gasol. And that misses badly. Air ball. Mills with it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, big game for you offensively. You were calling for the ball. Looked like you were really looking to be aggressive.
Yeah, I know I had a small guard on me. I know I had an opportunity to post up. And, I know he wasn't going to block none of my shots. So all I had to do was, follow through and concentrate.
Mouse in the house, DeMar. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.